hello. I think that means we are now live, and that means I can press this button, and I can press this button, and also I can press this. Oh, that was the wrong button! No! That was the right button. Hello, how's it going? I am absolutely tired, but today is an incredible day because this is the first time I've managed to smuggle aboard coffee. Which is great because that is the absolute only way that I can survive any of this. It is absolutely not happening without coffee. So, hello. I do that all the time. I don't know where I picked that up from. I think when I'm like remote teaching, I started doing it as like a habit just to try and get make triple sure they have heard me and they know what I should be sounding like, so we can mic check essentially. But now I say it all the time. That is how I answer the phone. Hello. It is how I answer everything. I don't think I do it in person because I think it'd be weird to do it in person, but that is a thing. It is absolutely a thing. It is a thing. So, what am I doing today? Today I want to do some songwriting, and I'm doing it early because I'm going to a gig later in Leicester, which should be kind of cool. So in the meantime, I am mostly... I forgot to close something. Let's close that before people... There we go. That will stop my bank details from appearing on screen. So I'm going to do some song stuff and see what we can get away with. And today I want to do some mode stuff, which is taking scales and starting them from a different place. So if I normally play, which I assume everyone can hear, then I would instead play, which sounds exactly the same. But if you put a drone under it, you put a chord under it, suddenly you can hear it, and you can hear the difference, and it sounds great. So, without further ado, I'm going to shift an engine. Engine is bad. Engine is bad. You can presumably hear my computer. Is that audible? How audible is that? I'm not sure. One of these should be slightly less, absolutely loud as hell, I think. It should be a little bit better than it used to be. But you should be able to hear a piano at least. If you can hear a piano, that would be of great benefit. But if not, that is fine. Because I'm going to be basically working in repeat this whole time. So, slightly more audible than the piano. That is not good. So, if I do this, what if I do this? That may improve things, and so may this. If I'm talking like this, is that any better? I need to do some more mic checking, but I assume this is basically fine. Is this cutting out the horrible engine sounds? I don't know, we'll soon find out. So, what I wanted to do is to do some weird mode. If you can hear my voice fine, that's fine. So, I wanted to do some weird mode stuff. No more computer, yay! So, I wanted to do some weird mode stuff, and before I do that, I am completely morally opposed to doing anything without putting some rhythm into it. So, I'm going to run some drums over here, and then I'm going to remember to do the thing. Let me just quickly change that, hold on. Send to... That should be going to the thingy. That is going to the thingy. I can make the piano louder. That should be a little bit better, I assume. But either way, I need to do this thing first so that I am visible, which is like this. Cool. So now I should be visible and also in replay. So I've got my drum kit, which is inaudible, which is concerning. There we go. Viz eyeball, exactly. I just realized I'm zoomed in to look at 65 bars at a time, which I don't want because I normally only write 1 bar at a time. So let's get, that was a lie. Let's get a nice loop of 4 I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to put some evenly spaced notes in. Here, how even? There. Cool. Nice. I'm just going to get some evenly spaced notes, and just to make life complicated, I'm going to do it in groups of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. There we go. That feels too slow, so let's just double that up. There. Cool. Now I've got a nice weird thing. I could rise. I don't know. I don't think I can think that large scale at once. I can kind of do it with. I can do it with thinking about whole songs at once, but in terms of large chunks of stuff, it just kind of makes my brain melt a little bit. So I've got these nice groups of 5, and they're just going to keep plodding along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There isn't really anything yet that would tell us that it's a group of 5, but that's fine. We don't mind that it doesn't tell us that. Let's grab another instrument. I'm just going to copy this straight over so that we have something pinning us to the key of C. There we go. Nice. That sounds fine. That sounds a little bit weird. There we go, that sounds alright. So now I've got a nice set of drones to work with. And now I've got that nice drone at the bottom, I can start doing weird stuff with it. Because the only information we have right now is that we are working within the key of C. Actually, we don't even have that information, but we would assume that it is all going to be in the key of C because it is just hammering on a C constantly. So I can start thinking about modes immediately. And in order to make modes work, I'm just going to quickly pull up a nice pad sound here. Let's grab my MIDI controller. There we go. That should be doing a thing, but it's not, which is interesting. But I'm going to grab a patch. I'm going to grab a pad patch. This one is called Newton Was Evil. That sounds cool. So, why is this not working currently? The MIDI is set to code 61. My MIDI controller. It is not receiving anything. My piano is. This one isn't. That is because it is not set to go to the monitor bus. I don't know, I'm just gonna try and sneakily fix this the old-fashioned way. Like this. There we go. Cool. So now we have got a thing. So I can immediately try and imply modes using this, because if I think about what my modes are, if we look at the way that the modes are written out, I'm going to grab some paper. I should have grabbed some paper earlier, but I forgot to. That's fine. Forgetting is okay. It's remembering that hurts. So, there we go. Of the modes, there are, for any scale, as many modes as there are notes in the scale. So C major has C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. That's 8 notes, but we're going to ignore the C because it's doubled. That gives us the first mode. Ionian, Dorian, Paharayagian, Phrygian, Lydian, which is objectively the best one, Mixolydian, which is fine, Aeolian, and Locrian. And if you wrote all these out from C to C and then compared them to the major scale, you'd end up with C being the major scale, Dorian would be minor plus a major 6, Phrygian would be minor plus a flat 2, Lydian would be major plus a sharp 4, Mixolydian would be major plus a flat 7, Aeolian is minor, Locrian is minor plus flat 2 plus flat 5, which is very strange. You you can reorder these so that they sound even nicer by thinking about which order is the, don't speak Finnish, which language is Finnish? We've not finished yet. When we are doing it, we get the really nice sounds and the really ugly sounds. And they're kinda organized in terms of, are we raising more notes or lowering notes? So, if we split them to majors and minors, major, minor, and then there's the weird Locrian at the bottom, which is kind of diminished. We ignore the Locrian. We don't like it. It sounds horrible and there's nothing good you can do with it, and that is my professional opinion. So, of the major ones, you had Lydian, Mixo-Lydian, and Ionian. Minor, you had Aeolian, Dorian, and Phrygian. And that means, if we look at these, major is major, minor is minor. Those are in the middle. That is this one. Aeolian was our generic minor. And now, instead of having them just in a random order, you get Lydian, where we've raised the major note, the major scale, we've raised the note up, and then mixed Lydian, which is major scale, we've lowered a note down. And that approximately turns into the nicer sounding version of the scale versus the sadder sounding version of the scale. If you look at it over here, that's actually represented perfectly over on this thing, because, here we go, on the circle of fifths, if we look at this now, in the key of C, the major and the minor are in the middle, the ones that are raised are anti-clockwise and sound better than the ones on clockwise that sound sad because we've lowered stuff. That would be Ionian, Aeolian, Lydian, Dorian. It's kind of confusing that Dorian and Aeolian start with the same letter as the thing in C major, but that's just a pure coincidence. Then you had Mixo, Lydian, and Phrygian. That is the only way I can remember how to spell that. Anti-clockwise tends to sound nicer, clockwise tends to sound darker, or kind of more kind of grim. So, I'm going to start with objectively the best sound, which is the Lydian mode, which means I've got to spell out a major chord, and I've also got to spell out the sharp 4. So, in the key of C major, that would be, I'm not even going to bother with the root note because I know that my bass is handling that. We have an E, we have an F sharp, that kind of works. I'm going to put the B in there as well, just to make it sound pretty. Let's see how that sounds. Like nothing, because for some reason, it is not playing anything. It's disconcerting. Oh, it's because I put it on the wrong channel. Let's find out now. That works. I like it. The attack is too long on this synth. I'm going to shorten that up just to make it a little bit kind of quicker. It comes in a like teeny tiny window every time I open it, which is really annoying. But, oh my god, I can't even resize it. There we go. Here we go. So I need to find my attack somewhere over here. Where is it? The attack. There we go. I'm just going to knock that down to half a second. That should sound a little bit nicer now, or a little bit faster. Nice. Now, because I want to try and make things sound interesting and jazzy, I'm just going to change what mode I'm using. I'm going to switch from objectively the nicest sounding mode, the nicest sounding major mode, to objectively the nicest sounding minor mode, Dorian, which means I now need a minor chord, but with a major sixth in it. So that means I'm going to go over here. That needs to go down here. That is now a minor third over C. The major sixth over C would be the A. F sharp, I should probably take out. I'm going to get the fifth in there. Let's see how this sounds. This should now immediately, those notes. Are those notes long enough? For some reason it looks like it's really short, but oh, that's why. They've just been cut off. Something is feeding back into itself here. I'll have to figure that one out in a minute. That kind of works. The TARDIS has gone wrong again. That's exactly the sound. Like, ideally, we'd do this with clarinets, and that would make it into a Doctor Who thing. I can do that now. Let me just grab some clarinets. Go. That's flutes. I need clarinets. But as soon as you get the flutes in there, the clarinets in there, it turns into like instant old Doctor Who episode. Let's find it. Orchestral. Woodwinds, clarinet. Get rid of this thing. We'll go over to this thing. Now if I just drag this in here, let's see what happens. That's the wrong channel again. Here we go. Hit play. Nothing happens because I muted it. Hit play. Just going to shift that half the length because I don't think any flute player clarinet player can breathe for that long. Crank the volume up. There we go. Let's hear it in Doctor Who vision. A little low. Yeah, these low notes are capping out. Let me just... That's a proper Doctor Who sound there. Hold on. It's dark, I like it. I need some kind of variation, so I'm just going to duplicate this, and I'm going to change the last one. So that was Lydian, Dorian, Lydian. What can I do that's going to be jarring? Regular minor is probably fine. Yeah, let's do regular minor. It's like the peanut butter of scales. It's just nice. That should be a -6. Let's go for the -7 actually. That was the... Exactly! A monster is stiffly wobbling towards us. Oh, something interesting is happening here. I want to actually change halfway through into that because I think it sounds nice. And the only difference was... this. There we go. These can all sustain. That middle note is going from the Dorian flat 6 to the Dorian major 6 to the otherwise generic natural 7. I could make that go down. That sounds kind of dramatic, but let's leave that there for a minute. Let's find out how this sounds. It's not even the Marmite of scales, it's just kind of meh. Now that immediately makes me think diminished scale. I want to hear that. Da, da, na, 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 na. I want to hear that thing. So let's just continue that up. What note was that? I think that was A flat. Then, oh no, sorry, it was an A going to a B flat. So we're just going to play that diminished scale from the B flat up to the C. Totally symmetrical, so I don't even have to think about it. That's too low. Move that up. Is that the right octave? I think that's maybe an octave low. That was A3, moving up to C4. No, that is right. I'm going to harmonize this in thirds, which means that would be... Yeah, that's the Doctor Who sound we know and love. That's what we want. Meh-mite. No, we hate Marmite. Marmite is an abhorrent spawn of sin. Let me just quickly save this project before I forget to do that, because otherwise it will all go horribly wrong. I think this is Songwriting Stream 5 now. The date is the 15th, 4th, 23. I'm going to call this copy this over here. Now, I think this needs another repeat first, so I'm just going to move that over. Now we've got one. But the problem with this is that although this sounds really cool and I like it, these are both the same, so I'm just going to remove that for clarity for now. The problem is that we also love sin. Exactly. The problem is this kind of just keeps going up and down. It doesn't really go anywhere. So I want to try and revoice this so that we're implying upward movement. So this top note, we're going to Lydian now. You can get that note in Lydian. Do we have a B? We had a B flat appearing here, didn't we? There we go. That should sound interesting. I want to keep going up. This C. Oh, we didn't have a C. There's a B here. That should be nice. Chromatic line. Do we have a C here? We still don't have a C because I didn't want to put any C's in. We go to G, an A, and an E flat. Let's move the A up, which means we now have the B that can go up. I want to go up to the, let's move that up. Now let's just play through that and see how it sounds. Now it's got a little bit more directionality to it. Cool. That feels a bit more interesting, but there's no big jump here. I want to jump, so I'm going to find my. There we go. I feel like all of these notes are kind of orphaned at the bottom, so let's just move them here. There we go. So we now have. Hey, how's it going? This wants to resolve somehow. Can I get that to resolve? I just want that to go downward by like one note. Does that work? Kind of works. Again, I want some more passing notes between these. So let's try and get some bass. If this is, I think at this point we were going for major, F sharp, so that gives us a Lydian kind of thing. F sharp, looking up to a G. Yeah. That kind of works. That can also go up. Nice. I don't like that so much actually. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So we now have this like super weird thing where it feels really harmonically ambiguous all the time, which is what we want. Because it sounds really boring to have stuff that just sticks in key. This is all tied down really nicely by this C at the bottom. It is all clearly in this key. But this is the most ploddy, rubbish, annoying kind of intro we could possibly get. So I'm just going to move that here so we can double the whole thing. And we're going to introduce our synthesizer. Whoops. our synthesizer. That worked. And we're going to turn this into a drum beat. Can I... It wants to play stuff. This shouldn't be listening to anything. I'm trying to figure out where these extra notes are coming from. That's very strange. Unless something's being rooted in a funky way. Let's just turn it off. I think that is going to stop doing it now. So, I want some kind of groove. So I'm just going to turn this note and that note into a snare note. Again, it always wants to put these notes in, so I'm going to have to figure that one out. And I'm going to just fill this out with 16th notes. Tap, 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 tap. There we go. If you're playing a drum roll, this is the worst thing in the whole world because your hands are not even. So I'm going to take all of these alternates and I'm just going to knock them down in velocity so they come out a bit quieter. There we go. Now, anytime there's a snare drum, that shouldn't be doing that. So I'm going to stop that from doing that. It looks like it's rooted. It says it's not, but it looks like it is. Oh, there we go. Let's try that. I think that'll fix it. So, it's just weird. Like, this looks haunted to me. Something just weird is going on. I'm going to remove the note when the snare drum happens because that will stop it from getting weird. And that kind of works. But these hi-hats feel really, really, really regressive. So I'm going to move all these other notes to the snare drum as ghost notes, and that should feel a little bit groovier. Nice. Let's get a kick before this. There we go. Cool. This feels like a more energetic drum groove. I want that to just flow a bit more normally. Cool. So what episode of Doctor Who is this? Because I think as soon as you put a drum groove in, it turns into like a more, I don't know, weird modern Doctor Who episode rather than like an old Doctor Who. Old Doctor Who didn't have drums, or if they did, something was really like, it's a proper like jazz fusion breakdown. Absolute weirdness. I think I can do something here. The bass is currently not really, it's just kind of plodding along. So I'm going to take the kick drum pattern and I'm just going to copy that over. Move that all to the C's. I don't like that note. I'm going to try and remove that. There we go. Can I remove this note? Does that work? So it doesn't land on the downbeat. Now it's going to start sounding genty. I want that back there. No, yeah, I'm just going to put that on the and. I don't know, you can't really call it an and because it's a 5, but let's see what happens if I do that. And also these notes are too quiet, so let's just get those volumes up. There we go. Nice. I want that to be a 4-bar loop rather than a 2-bar loop because it currently feels like it kind of, that symbol just marks it out too clearly. There we go. So now, I don't know that episode. Is that? Hold on. Oh, are we talking New Who or Old Who? This pad is fine. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to double it up, and instead of using a pad, I'm going to get an arpeggiator on this, and I think that's going to make it really spicy. Let me just grab that. Again, this comes out super... New Who or Old Who? Old Who. Cool, cool, cool. I need plucks, there we go. This one's called Frog. I like frogs. I'm gonna do this one. Too spicy, too spicy. I like it, but it's too spicy. So it now has that kind of feeling of rising upward. This, in my mind, is like a samba thing. Da 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 da. Let's see if I can make that happen. Can I view these together? There we go. That does kind of work. Da da da. Da da da. You got to put the other does in the middle to go here. There we go. Oops. Cool. Da da. Nope, that's got to be loud. Da da da. Cool. I think mostly in does a lot of the time. This is kind of fine for me. There we go. Some nice clear hi-hats. Oh, that's the wrong beat. There we go. Can I double that note up? I can certainly double note that up. Double that note up. That needs a little bit more support. So let's get a bass drum under the bottom. Oh, sorry, a bass note. Applying that an octave down. Oh, actually, let's do an octave and a third down. Cool. That's going to have to be a bar of 2. So when it comes... No, it's going to be a bar of 1.5. There we go. And then I'm going to come straight in, back to the 5s. Cool. That's a Doctor Who feeling. You got to leave them in suspense. You got to leave them in suspense. That's just the law. I think I select this groove, so I'm going to use this. I've not really thought about the structure here. We've got this kind of big open. Not sure I like that. I'm going to remove that. Oh, let's find out what this is. Can I get to that? Let's see if we can get to that. Oh, that's spicy, that change. This is going to just like completely murder my internet. I'm going to drop my video bitrate a little bit. I suspect that probably helps move my thing. I've not seen, I don't think I've seen this one. I want to see it. I like John Pertwee. John Pertwee is the karate granddad. I love him so much. And everything that his son, Sean Pertwee, is in is just amazing. Legend of Zelda, yes. That kind of synth at the... That's splitting everything up, but because it's doing it, they're all in groups of 3, it kind of creates this weird 3 feel on top. And because I hate myself, and I do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I outline that 3. There we go. That's my 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh no, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh, it should be 6. There we go. So we can just double that up. And now, This will be the worst thing in the entire world to play. That needs to be a little bit louder. There we go. And it will feel like it flows a bit more evenly. Let's just get a little fill at the end. There we go. That kind of works. Even louder cymbal. Yeah, why not? Now there's a time change between the groups of three, which I like, and the fives. So that kind of feels good, but I need to get into the fives because here, this is outlining the two. So I'm just going to take these and I'm just going to spell out the fives by filling in the grid. Let's just drop this down. Oh, I've got a shortcut for this, hold on. I've got a macro programmed, and just for posterity, I'm going to dig that macro out because it's a nice one. Add drum roll, there we go. What is that macro? Oh no, I just executed it. Show me the macro. Here we go. The macro looks like that. So it is just a load of insert notes, unselect, select the previous note, knock the velocity down, unselect, insert a note, knock the velocity down, and so on and so forth. So now that like just creates a load of notes, and it looks like this if I execute it. So if I select my snare drum, I run the action, it will create 4 notes in a row of varied velocities. Hey! I just told everyone how to make a really easy drum roll, and I showed it on screen. If you want to like go back and screen cap that, it is amazing for creating really fast rolls. Like for example, if you were going to do this. I've got a button, so I select the kick drum, I do my action, and now I have a beautifully humanized kick roll that won't just feel really, really mechanical like it was like this. Yes, they sound the same online, but they don't sound the same in person. So it's a great action. I really, really like that action. I do have to go all the way back and unbreak this. So let's just see if we can fix that again. There we go. We're doing Doctor Who music, and I feel like you'll enjoy that. This is old Who. Appreciative Hooting put in the specific episode where we're thinking about today in the thing. But no, what I was going to do is fill this grid in. There we go. I want to get some hi-hats. There we go. I'm just going to do that with every single one of these. And I'm just going to ramp the velocity. There we go. Cool. I don't like the way that kind of rolls though. It feels like it needs to go even quieter. There's a nice way to draw a line here, but I can't remember what it is, so I always just do it completely by hand. Nice, there we go. Let's have a quick listen to that in context while I drink my lovely coffee. Also, nobody commented on my whiteboard. This whiteboard. That chord feels very spooky. I like this chord. I'm just going to leave that whiteboard on screen until someone laughs. Cool. That works. So, we've got that now. I can go back to this instead of showing off my silly whiteboard games. And this section kind of works, so I now need a verse. I need a kind of a chord structure though. And we've already kind of got this one, so I'm going to leave this as my chorus. Or what I assume to be my chorus. Which means if this is the verse, here we go. Oh, I wanted a gap, didn't I? Yep, that's the one. That's the one, officer. There's going to be a drum intro just to establish the groove, and then we are going to start the verse here. Or the vocals in here. So this is, I'm going to call this bridge. Cool. I still want to lean on this C as hard as possible. I really don't want this to be like a chord progression thing. I want this to be all exploring modes. So I'm going to take my chords, and here we were changing quite often. I remember the original plan was for it to be like more like this, I think. That's 4 bars, 8 bars, there we go. It was originally going to sound like this. And this feels too dramatic. I want this to be uplifting, so I think I'm going to try and build everything here out of the Lydian mode, because that is the uplifting one. It is the most major mode, because out of all the majors, it is major and it has something raised up. It is the major one that has something raised up. It is the furthest left, and it's however you want to think about it, or furthest anti-clockwise, but it's just the nice one. So I'm only going to use these notes. I can rearrange them. Let's just split that into 5. These are all notes in that kind of Lydian mode, so it's fine. Again, here we want minor. That comes from this note. I don't want that to happen. I kind of like how that sounds though. So that was going down to that note. It makes me want to do the minor chord with a major 5 thing. Like this. I just turn that into a B note. This attack is still too long on this synth, so I'm gonna make that shorter. So, hey, how's it going? More people, more people. I've been very, very rude. I totally forgot to ask how anyone's day is. How are you all doing on this blessed Saturday? I have a limited time. I don't have a limited time. I've got the clock at the top to remind me that I'm supposed to be doing that time is fleeting and always slipping away. But that's the only reason the clock's at the top. So I am. Yeah, that works. Except that note is landing on the offbeat, so I'm going to move this. There we go. This is going to move there. Cool. And that is also going to move there. Except that pad feels a bit cheesy to me, so I'm going to go even cheesier. That's what you got to do. We've got to go cheesier. I'm going to move that to a string section. Yay! New video, content creation. By the way, you should post that in chat for anyone else who wants to see. Awesome. Let me quickly get this. Now, bass note does want to change that because that feels a little bit clangy there. I don't mind changing the bass note a teeny bit, as long as it's only for a minute. Oh no, hold on, I did it on the wrong one there. 2 bars. There we go. Oops. Music artist stuff. Exactly. That's exactly what we're doing. It's all music artist stuff. There we go. Oh, that's not quite right either. That should go there, I think. Cool. Can I make that draw more attention to it? Let's shift that up the octave. Can I shift it down the octave? No, I don't have that many strings. Up the octave it is. Cool. So we have that nice verse section. You got to get it out of your system somehow. That's why I started doing these streams, is I figured that I'm going to be doing it anyway, so I might as well, rather than isolate myself from the world and just disappear for hours at a time and come back in like a dazed state with rambling about Doctor Who. Instead, I can just kind of be like, huh, look at this cool thing I did. And everyone is morally obliged to say, wow, how cool. Rather than, where have you been? We were looking for you for ages. This feels indulgent. I don't know if we need this or not. I do like it though. That's a little bit too dodgy timing. Let's knock that to 10%. And that needs a fill. Let's pretend that we're in 4/4 for a minute. There we go. I really like this fill. I do this all the time. Just a snare wrap. There we go. That last one is going to be a crash. Oh, I've already used that crash. Let's use that crash. Cool. It's always blast beats. It's always blast beats. Someone posted some amazing lyrics earlier. I've got them over here actually. Help, I'm trapped inside. Which I believe is Finnish. So, in the spirit of this, I'm trapped inside. I'll figure out some Finnish lyrics in a minute, but I'm trapped inside. I'm trapped inside. I'm da-da-da. Oh, hold on a minute. If who was in here earlier? If Tom is still here, I told Tom that they were trapped inside the sound cube. So I think that's what we've got to run with here. I'm trapped inside the sound cube. There we go. That works. Sometimes you just gotta trap someone in a sound cube. This was clarinets, wasn't it? I'm gonna relabel that clarinets. There we go. I need some vocals. Here we go. I'm trapped inside the sound cube. That works. I should probably make a vocal track. There we go. And I better put my vocal chain on it, because otherwise vocals sound rubbish. If you don't have a good vocal chain, they instantly sound rubbish. You don't need to do much, just literally steal this one. I have a gate. I have auto-tune. I have a compressor. I have a channel strip, which has a load of a compressor and then an EQ and a high pass on it. And there's some EQ, which is nothing, delay that makes it sound nice, and reverb that makes it sound nice. Just by putting that onto your vocals, even if it's not really that great, it immediately just sounds much nicer. So that goes there. That's too quiet, so I'm going to turn the volume up. I'll probably do that on my vocals. I'm trapped inside the sound cube. Nice. Oh, I missed a word there. I'm trapped inside the sound cube. Gotta make sure these are in line. That feels okay. Oh, that's not quite okay. There we go. Where's that snare drum? There, I can see that needs to go back. I'm trapped inside. I'm trapped inside. That needs to go on the kick drum. I'm trapped inside the sound. That's kind of fine. I'm trapped inside cube. There we go. Yeah. No, I'll send you that to you now. Actually. Oh, can I do that without posting your bank details on the internet? I'll do that later. But it's again, just having a vocal chain makes just everything so much easier. The sound cube is a cube made of sound. Trapped inside the sound cube. I ask it why. I ask it. Every time I do that, it cuts this sound. I think it's because, there we go, it's record enabled. Here we go. I ask it why it lies, it lies. Kind of weak. I ask it why it lies, it lies. Let's get rid of that then. I ask it. That isn't making a noise. For me, I bet you can hear it. I'm gonna move it down here. That moved. Don't move. There we go. I ask it why it lies, it lies. Therein lies the problem with using an auto-tune, is that a lot of the time it doesn't really get the notes it's supposed to be doing. So I'm gonna knock that threshold down. It lies, it lies, it lies, it lies, it lies, it lies. Nah, I think this is gonna mess me up. It lies, it lies. I can just accept this is gonna sound kinda naff until I sort it out. There we go. I ask it. Actually, that mic is a little bit clippy. I ask it why it lies, it lies. I ask it why it lies, it lies. That's not quite right. I ask it why it lies, it lies. I'm liking the contour of this, but it just takes me a while. Porcupine tree. Stephen Wilson, Stephen Wilson. Everyone knows Stephen Wilson. Porcupine, yeah, it's like absolute sadness music. We like Porcupine Tree. We're all Stephen Wilson fans here, even though he did loads of albums that weren't that great, to be honest. I think I showed you Stephen Wilson where just after not Grace, yeah, Grace for Drowning came out. Then there was Raven That Refused to Sing, which was also awesome. Then Hank Cannot Raise was amazing. Then 4.5 was like, oh, it's fine, it's Hank Cannot Raise B-sides. Then To the Bone was like, then Future Bites, but the new one was, the new Porcupine Tree was quite good. So, you know, maybe I'm just a hater. Yeah. I ask it why it lies, it lies. I think this is clipping out. I think I need to sort my desk mic gain out rather than it just sounding awful. There we go. I ask it why. Oh, actually, it's probably just this, isn't it? I ask it why it lies, it lies. Where is that coming from? Oh, there. Let's fix these settings. Gain staging. Nice. I want it to go up though. I can't quite hit that note. I think it's a B that I was hearing. There. That's nice. These can just all go up by a third. B becomes D. A becomes C. No, that's not the one. They can go up by a fifth. And I want to double that at the octave. Oh no, let's go down there. Ah, press the wrong button. There we go. There's kind of a scale thing going on here. I normally hate this, but for some reason I'm feeling it today. Maybe I've just totally sold out. Raven That Refused to Sing, and you're thinking of Drive Home, which is just such a banger of a tune. Such a banger. I feel like this wants to be like more mechanical. I'm trapped inside the sound cube. I ask it why it lies. I'm trapped inside the sound cube. No, I don't like the mechanical thing. It was an idea. Trapped inside the sound cube. I think both Eeyore and also Hooting will can confirm that Raven That Refused to Sing and I mean, Grace for Drowning for me is the best one, but absolute banger of an album. Oh no, I've got Demon. What song is that? Is that a song Steven Wilson did? Because I'm thinking of the Everyone Loves It, but I really couldn't get on with the it's like a punk song that he did on, I think it's on To The Bone, where it's like, and I can hear you fuck your neighbor through the wall, and it just feels so cheesy to me. I can't get on with it at all. The Demon That Lives Next Door or something like that. Yeah, I just can't get on with it at all. Oh, People Who Hate Darkness, that's the one. Nice. I'm trying to think of a way to use Demon just because we're talking about it, but I think it's just going to get lame if I do that. I'm trapped inside the sound cube. I bide my time. I bide my time. I check my alignment. I don't know why I said check my alignment. I don't know why we went there. That sounds a bit like, I don't know, I've turned this into like Scientology. I check my e-reading or whatever. I bide my time. I check my alignment. Oh no, I bide my time. I align. What do we align within the sound cube though? I bide my time. I align my. No, this is a. It's got to be. This is a fictitious piece of hardware. And let's just say spy hole. That's good enough. Align my spyglass. No, spyglass is good. A bit of steampunk. I bide my time. I align my spyglass, and I see. And I see. And I see the dream I sold. There we go. I bide my time. I align my spyglass. Gotta try and align these lines. Spyglass, and I see. Spyglass, and I see. Again, I want to go for. I drink lots of weed. That's quite old. I think you. I think that's on you with this one. By the way, having just taken a sip, I should clarify this is coffee. This is coffee and not anything weird. Why do I feel like I need to prove myself to you people? I swear you will be the death of me. Anyway, I forgot to ask, Ewa, how are you doing today? What have you been up to? I bide my time. I align my spyglass, and I see the cartoon I used to be. There we go. The cartoon I used to be. That works. Is that the same? Yeah, it looks the same. There we go. The cartoon I used to be. Oh no, that used to be. That needs to go up, not down. I think I can do that with a harmony. Actually, I might struggle with that with a harmony. The cartoon I used to be. I used to be. I don't know if I can hit that. That is wearing me out. No, that's just. Let's. Oh, I can harmonize that. I used to be. The cartoon I used to be. The cartoon I used to be. Let's line that up. That looks about right. It's about there. There. can't quite see where this is. That looks about right, maybe? Something like that, let's find out. The cartoon I used to be. Nice, that works. Let's just trim that end, not that bit, that bit. Cool. The cartoon I... Oh, actually that's not quite right, that should go there. I think that's there. The cartoon I used to be. Cool. Why is a song sad if that implies personal growth? Because if you do uplifting lyrics, but you do sad music, it creates an impression of depth, a false impression of depth, because these are random lyrics, but... It lies, it lies, it lies, it lies. There we go, let's harmonize this as well, just to make sure we got... It lies, it lies. I'm glad I don't have to sing this, because this would trash me if I had to sing this. I'm not able to hit these notes. Now, can I sneak another little arpeggio in here? Verse arpeggio. There we go. I'm going to sneakily pull this... Oh, no, don't do that. I'm going to sneakily pull this up. And I'm going to do that. And I'm going to grab my arpeggiator and make it do something different. Let's do that straight. Oh, it's going to have to be 1.2 because it's in fives. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. Oh, there we go, 0.8. This sounds good, but I think I want to get this double, 1.6. Here we go. No, that's too spicy. Let's do that there. And let's transpose this down here. No, it's too weird, too weird. I want a nice fluttery delay on that, because I think that's going to sound amazing. Grab my delay. Don't let me just do something different. That's a little bit much. Let's just tone it down a little bit. Cool. I like this. And immediately, my first instinct is to try and put a guitar solo over it, because that's just what I want to do. I need like a guitar lead, not a solo. I'm gonna move that there. No, I'm gonna definitely just leave that. So I'm gonna grab my guitar. Oh, I've unplugged my headphones and now I can't hear anything. One thing I like to do is never ever tune my guitar because I'm lazy as hell. So, I'm gonna quickly plug back in. So now I can hear stuff again. I'm gonna have to grab a guitar track, which I have over recording templates, guitar track. I can't hear anything because I'm not plugged in. So if I plug in, I think that's really loud. Do I have a tuner on this chain? I do. Let's just grab, here we go. Let's make sure we are in tune for a change. Oh, I need a pick as well. Why is life so difficult? And I'm only using Jazz 3s because they're the only thing I can play with. So all on a good old Floyd Rose, just to make life difficult. All things just too low. This is gonna be a nightmare if I do this on stream. I'm not gonna bother getting this close. Yeah, I can accept that. Cool. So I think we're in the key of C. Something like that. I want a little bit more reverb. Cool. How long have I got? Let's grab lead line. Cool. Oh, actually, I'm gonna remove that. See what happens if I do this. Cool. Yep, that works. Cool. So, now I've got a guitar line here. I am going to grab my first section. And the problem is that it really likes these threes. So I kind of have to figure out how to lean back. How can I get back to the three feel? Something like that. So, rip out a tooth for a pick, definitely. It's not like, is the guitar coming through all right? Is that audible? Oh, doggo. I like doggo. Doggo are good. Ripping out a tooth for a pick feels like a bad tap ticka tap ticka ticka tap. Ta da 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 da. Just try and get that right. Da 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 da. That should be half the length, I think. So if that starts here, cool. One. Oops, there we go. That should be shorter as well. Let's put a crash here, or a China here. I forgot to kind of like carry this groove over, so I'm just going to pull the other one back. That should work. Watching and judging. Always be judging. Now this has that kind of 5 feel, but I want to move to the 3. So I'm going to move that there. 2 and 3. I'm just going to push both these back. Nice. I'm just going to push all these snare drums forward. Now I'm going to see what that does to the feel. I reckon that should be interesting. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but let's see if it works. Yeah, I like that. That's good. I like that. I'm going to take the exact same thing here. I'm just going to move all these snare drums forward. I think that by moving them forward, there's going to be a couple of awkward ghost notes that I wouldn't really play like that, I don't think. But I think it gets the idea across. Nice. Now, I want a heavy version of this, so if this is my chorus, Then I'm just going to take that. Heavy variation. There we go. Chorus. Cool. I'm going to take this version. I'm going to move all of these. I'm going to get rid of these silly hi-hats. I'm going to move all of these to a crash cymbal. Here we go. That's going to feel very, very weird, so I'm going to shift that back. There we go. Put a ride cymbal in the middle. Get that alternating feel. So now we've got, I can remove these ghost notes because they really are redundant now. Well, they're not redundant, but I wouldn't really play it like this. I don't really want to write stuff that in a way that I would not play. Nice. So now we've got this kind of 3 feel going on. Goose, hello! We're doing, I don't know what the hell we're doing. It started off with some weird Doctor Who thing. I want to listen to this in context, so I've lost track of what we're doing now. We had this Doctor Who vibe because we were doing some modes. Just by switching from one mode to another. And it came out quite interesting, I thought. And then it turned into a prog thing, because of course it does. Clarinets are good. We like clarinets. And then I started using some vocals for like trapped inside the sound cube or something. This feels unnecessarily long. I'd be tempted to cut this down. It does introduce the 3 feel early, which I kind of want, but I don't know. And then we had the vocal. This is weird bridge. This kind of works. I like it all. It all works. It feels nice and cohesive. I don't like this as a guitar solo. This should be like a, I don't know, a saxophone solo or something. I don't know. That note isn't right. Okay, we need a chorus, and I think I've got to not mess around with choruses, because I always tend to put like 1,000,001 different words in. It really doesn't need it for a good chorus. So, trapped inside the... okay, so what are we feeling inside the sound cube? Nothing. I am nothing. Nothing. Oh, that's already still high in the range. Nothing. There we go, that works. A load of weird extra vocals here I didn't want, aren't there? There we go, get rid of that. And I don't want to record this, so I can get rid of that as well. Record nothing. There we go. The mic I do want to record, but I don't really want to do... There we go. Don't record that. Don't record that. Okay, so that should be okay. So, nothing I said reminds me I lied. Ooh, that's not going up there. Nothing I said reminds. Let's try that again. Nothing I said reminds you. I don't know what we're doing with these lyrics, we're just totally ad-libbing. this feels a bit weird. Where should this go? Oh, that's about right. Said reminds you why I'm here, why you're near. Why I'm here, why you're near. This is a rubbish chorus. Did something change here? No, I'm just going crazy. That should be fine. Oddly wet, what does that mean? That's, do you mean like in terms of weather or in terms of reverb? I dread to think. Oh, it's the arpeggiator. If I start off the beat, it goes weird. That should go, why, there. Why I'm here. There. That works. Oh no, it broke. There we go. Please don't break. Don't do the thing. Inside the cube. Oh, yeah, that makes it weird, but we've got to find the kind of groups of three. 1, 2, 3, 1. There. That should go there. That can go there. Oh my god, I can't edit this thing. There we go. I can shrink this grid down, that'll make it easier. There we go. Oh no, that made it harder. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Just give me the easy times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Yeah, that works. It feels like I've noticed everything out of time. I want to go to the heavy variation immediately. I think that all of this mucking around otherwise is just kind of gets in the way. Oh, amazing. That's wait, that doesn't sound good. Oh no, they disappeared. But I will send you the finished song when it is done in 40 minutes because that is the time schedule that we are setting for ourselves. I hope you have some good dinner and you watch a good movie. See if you can watch something about a time cube, or just watch old Doctor Who. You should watch the episode that Hooting posted. So, I feel like this isn't quite working with the rhythm, but I'm just going to roll with it now. Cool. I like this. But it's not. I think I've got to try and up the stakes a little bit. So I'm going to try and get this feeling a little bit faster. There we go. We're just going to do this using drum fills. Cool. Double the rate. That can go there, and that can go there. Cool. Now we get Eeyore's attention by adding in some double kick. We're not going to do a blast because that's not what Eeyore deserves. But double kick does feel kind of nice. Doubling that feels too fast. I don't think I can double it. Because that's just going to be crazy. Oh, actually, no, I'm not opposed to that. There we go. There we go. So having like these kind of like super fast runs. Yeah, that works. I like that. So now I can just copy that over. Oh, actually, that started on the and, didn't it? Nice. That's a cool phrase. But I think I'm going to have to double this. This is all on a C, because we want to keep this modal, so we're going to make sure that's just all hitting a C. My snare is going to go at the octave. There we go. And this is all going to go to a C. That feels like it's not an octave. No, I'm going crazy. It just sounds weird to me for some reason. Oh, actually, I want to make these nice and legato. Oh, not legato. I'm just going to make sure they all go up to the next note. There we go. There we go. There we go. Can I just save some time just like getting the riff to loop? Oh, it doesn't need. Oh, actually, I can now start implying some scale lines here. Kind of go for this weird isorhythmic thing. Hey, Braeburn, how's it going? How are you doing? We were trying to make Doctor Who music. I don't know how well we succeeded, but we ended up playing Gent, so that's fine. This line needs support though, so I'm going to put that into the strings. So, I'm just going to take this, going to duplicate it up the octave. And I think I'm going to take the whole thing and just harmonize it in thirds. Which means that's got to come down. That's got to come down. I can basically just select all of these black notes, all of these black notes. There we go. And all of these black notes and these black notes. There's a black note there. There we go. Let's see how this sounds. That's slightly too fast for this to keep up, so I'm just going to have to offset the thingy by about 15 seconds. Oh, this sounds horrible. I hate this. Can I make this not bad anymore? How do I do that? How do I unbadify this? Because I've kind of taken something I really liked, something I hated. Oh, I can just, I'm going to make all the notes lead into each other so it doesn't just cut off so weirdly. Oh, there's a weird note. There's a weird note. Absolutely Control Z. I live by Control Z. And also Control S to save my work. Because if this crashes, I don't want to lose everything. Oh, so if there are weird notes coming in, I've got to be very careful. Oh, what's that weird note on the second chord? That's G, A, and E flat. So the D is going to clash there. So that's going to have to go, let's move this down a third. Let's go up a third. I want to go up even further. That feels nice going down, but it's kind of out of the way. yeah, let's just finish that phrase off by, it's kind of moving in like a fourth motion. Da, da. That wants to land there. This wants to be a guitar riff. I know this wants to be a guitar riff. Something is not adding up right here. Cool. This is where this has to kind of open up, and I'm going to remove all of the harmony. And now we're just going to take that bass rhythm and we're going to really drive it home. That is going to go. All of these are going to get changed into the note C. There's a way you can just set note values, isn't there? I can't remember what the shortcut is. Anyway, anything that is not a C is going to be a C. That is going to be a C. These are all going to be the low C. There we go. So now, this should just feel chog. Absolute chog. Nice. Chog is what we want. Chog only, please. If anyone asks me what I want for dinner, the answer is chog. Nice. The problem is this is now still maintaining that super slow feel. I don't want this to feel slow anymore. I want this to feel fast. So I'm going to put a 4/4 backbeat into this. I'm just going to pretend the whole time that we were in 4. All these snares are going to move down. There we go. That goes there, that goes there. This goes there and there. This is going to be horrible to play, but I am going to move those crashes. I don't want the 3 feel anymore. I want to try and vary this. I never want that to happen, but that's fine. That's a really bad way of phrasing it. I never want that to happen, but it's there and it's fine. No, I'm going to try and get these all marking out groups of 4. There we go. And that can just keep going all the way to the end. Is there another 4 here? There is. Here we go. That's proper like Meshuggah vibe. I don't want to half time that. I do want these to kind of play the very quiet offbeat the way a drum would. Tat, tat, tat. I also want this, I need like a guitar. I could play this on guitar. The thing is, I think that's going to take me too long to get it clean on stream. It is a group of 3 and a group of 2. So that is, this is me doing once again, doing exactly what I said I wouldn't. And what's even worse is I put my pick down, and that's gone forever. So, I've created more barriers for myself. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, but I don't want to do it if it's not on a Jazz 3, because I can't play anything except for Jazz 3s. Unless I dropped it on the I dropped it on the floor. Black pick on a black carpet. Not ideal. That is going to be, if I can do it. And I can do it clean enough to do it, I don't know. I grab my thingy, where's my guitar? This is not the tone I would like to use for that, so I'm going to grab my rhythm. There we go. No delay, no reverb. There we go. That is going to be So it's a long one and 3 short ones. 6, 4, 4, 4. Let's start the countdown. Oh, I forgot to look at it. It's also supposed to be a C. Let's move that down here so I don't have to move around. There we go. Cool, okay. Cool, that's basically fine. I would probably want to rhythmically quantize all of this. I'm just going to do the first and last note because I know that'll be good enough. Go. There we go. Is that about right? Cool. Oh, that's not right. Gonna take that phrase and move that there. Cool, 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 cool. You can see why I'm not a rhythm guitarist. Oh no, I'm a drummer, that's worse. There we go, there we go. I'm gonna double that up just because that's what you do with rhythms. And instead of playing it twice, I'm gonna do what I always do. I'm just gonna chop it in half at the halfway point. So that'll be there, put that there, move it all back, and now we have a nice double track guitar. Oh, that's not right. That should go there. Cool. So now we've got this rhythm. But it needs to do some. Go weak guitar. It needs to move around in an interesting way. So I'm just gonna drop that down by one. There we go. That's gonna go down there. Gonna go up. Gonna go up again. How high is that gonna go? Cool. That feels like a cool pattern. It's all over that C. It's never kind of actually getting any higher than that. No, it's all over that. The bass isn't moving, it's just the guitar that does it. Cool. I really like that. It feels like a cool rhythm. So, we're going to introduce something on top. Let's get that arpeggiator back. This is kind of just doing a chromatic line, so I better figure out what on earth I played. That will be there. That is the whole length of the thing. That was a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. 5, 6. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Cool. Cool. 2, 3, 4. That was on the end. And then there was another one. There we go. I know that was a C to begin with. I went, I think the same note, then it went down to a G. And then went up. Cool. Oh no, it went down 1. There it is. That was like that. Then went up. Like that. Cool. Cool. Let's move that up the octave so it sounds different. Cool. Actually, I think I want it the other way around. Let's go the second one of the octave, same as the beginning. Cool. I want all of that up a fifth. I want that up an octave as well. Cool. All of it's going to be legato, because that'll sound good. We like legato. There we go. And now I want it to be clearer. So I'm just gonna, cool. I'm gonna get that doubled in the strings at the octave, because that's what strings do, they like octaves. Cool. And of course, cool. Clarinets are gonna need this as well. Cool. Not sure if I like this one anymore. Cool. Oh, actually, that does add a little bit, so I'm gonna leave that in there, just as a sneaky little layer. Cool. I want all of these to be legato. I think that's just gonna make it heavier. Cool. I feel like that, if it's gonna do the heavy thing, it's gotta follow the guitar. Cool. That was B. That was a G. That was A flat. That was an A. These were both B flat. That would be 10. There we go. So now that should feel a little bit more consonant. Cool. Oh, I want the octave there. There we go. Nice. We get the chorus back. Again, I'm conscious I'm running out of time. Let's just put that here at the end of that phrase. There we go. That was not the correct place for it. Oh, it was the correct place for it. Okay. Let's just see if we can copy the rhythm section here and see what we can get away with. Will this work? I think it will work. Line needs to follow that part as well. So that's going to be, I've got to think about this really hard because otherwise it's going to mess up. Nothing I said reminds you why I'm here, why you're near. If I don't delete the vocal here. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can do it. Nothing I said reminds you why I'm here, why you're near. I wish I could do that heavier. Nothing. Let's see if we can I'll just put that in situ so I can hear it. There we go. Should go there. That should go. That can go there. That feels about right. That can go there. I think there's some clashy notes, but it feels fine. Nothing I. There we go. That should sound a bit more interesting. Nothing I said reminds you why I'm here, why you're near. Little bit weak, but it's fine. It gets the idea across. Let's double it. I can just copy copy the timing here almost exactly. There. That goes there. Oh, that's why it's rubbish. It's totally clipped out. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that and acknowledge that I am going to re-record this in a hypothetical future in better quality, rather than dealing with clipping problems now, just because otherwise I'm going to have a nightmare trying to juggle that and also get to the end. So there, that kind of works. Funky, we like it. Oh, that needs to move. There. Cool. This needs a chorus development. And so I'm going to copy that over for one. But I think I want to maintain. I want to maintain the feeling, but I'm going to try and push it. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I'm going to copy this over. Oh, that should be still here. I can keep going. Oh no. What I'm going to do then, I'm going to grab these and I'm going to use them for an outro here. That's right. I'm going to call it an outro so that we can find the end of the song. Because if I don't, then we will never ever make it. And we have got to make it, because if we don't, it will never get finished ever. You lied. You lie. You lie. You lie. You lie. You lie. Cool. Again, that's going to clip way out, so maybe we should back off and try it again. Still, it's going to clip out. Let's nudge that down a touch. Nice. Put that into the sound cube. There we go. And turn that up to match it. I can copy this over as well. There we go. Nice. Copy, copy, copy. That works. Copy, copy. Nice. Now it's doubled. Oh, there's a little click there from me hitting the keyboard to end the recording. There we go. I need to figure out how to end this though, because that doesn't feel quite right. It feels like it wants to end here. That. Cut everything off there. So, the problem with this track now is that this is kind of like, this works as a structure, but it doesn't, it's not an amazing structure, but it works as a structure, but there's a lot of missing elements. I'm going to run it through again so I can keep track of them, but I think what stands out to me is the clarinet diminished line, which we need to bring back. I'm going to bring them back over here. What happens? Double them in the octave as well. Cool. I just want to make sure everything's in there. There's the intro thing. If I can get that over the outro, even over this section. want every single thing punching this. That's going to go up an octave. Actually, that's going to go play up both octaves. All of these are going to have to be a C, maybe. It's going to have to be a C, because otherwise, that's strange. There we go. Copy it over. Actually, maybe this does work if I cut that off. Nice, that one's cut off exactly there, so it immediately goes to 0. I think these delays also need to get cut off. So I'm going to trim them wherever they may be. Where are they? There's my delay. I want to get that wet set to 0 by the time it finishes. I can just fade that out sneakily. There we go. Oh, should have done that. Cool. Now I'm going to do the same thing on this one. Got to find it. Here we go. Get the wet set to 0. So that means that there is none of the dry signal coming through. So I should cut off a little bit more sharply. Nice. Okay, I'm going to listen through it so we can see what we're dealing with here. I like the intro. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. It was awesome of you to check in. I forget if I asked, but if you've not followed me yet, please follow me because it makes the numbers go up. So here we have that chorus. Oh yeah, by the way, is there anyone here who hasn't followed me? Please follow me. I like numbers. We have this chorus. And I had this drum groove in 5s. I think I've extended this by accident. The 3s come in. Those 3s probably need something spelling them out. So, I'm going to find something to spell them out. That's going to be strings. We like strings. We're going to take a scale line. D, D. We did have F sharps before. The scale line. Go. Strings are always in octaves. It's just what you do. There. There. Does that feel a little low? I'm going to try and figure out if I can change this. Let's just drop that down. What do we get to? Up a third. Let's go down a third. Oh, that's a nice jump there. I want that to move slightly later. It feels maybe it's kind of pushing towards E. compound leap. Can't do it. Can't do it. Let's get that F sharp in the end. We like the F sharp. The whole thing. Phrase needs to be finished off, and then we have one more musical element that we can use. Finish on the E. No, that doesn't work. Finish on the G. Nice. I'm going to try and steal that bass line from before. I'm going to dump it into the strings at the bottom. See what happens here. I don't know, it kind of works, You had this verse section. And that feels like it needs to go at the end. Can I get that at the end? Let's find out. Can I get this using everything? I think the octave needs to go up on basically all of this. Oh yeah, these clarinets. That's gonna cut off early. That's gonna cut off early. That's gonna cut off early. Cool. We've gone to the verse earlier. I'm not sure if this needs anything. I think this is probably just needs more development, more verses, that kind of thing. That's been doubled, that's why it's too loud. There we go. But I added these in. Don't like it very much. I'm gonna cut it off here. Let's see what happens. Feels kind of weird. I'm not sure about this. I feel like that should maybe go here. There we go. There. Again, this line wasn't really designed for this chord progression, so that kind of works. Here. This turns into like a harmonic wash, really. So this chorus hook is weak. Da 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 da. It's fine, but like as far as a hook, I'm really bad at writing hooks, so I don't know how I'd develop this. I think I'd have to sit down with this a little bit longer and kind of figure it out. But this is where we kind of move to that 3 feel. 1, 1, 1, 1. Get the breakdown. I love the kind of heavy plus strings thing. I always love that. Quite angular. We had the kind of even strings before, but now we've got does it need? Something low key maybe. Trapped inside. In my sound cue, I see light, but hear no voices. Dunno. Move it over here, see what happens. Let's just shift this around, see what we can do. Oh, actually, let's timeline this first to see where this is going to go. That's going to go there. Oh, actually, that's kind of fine. I think it's just moving the groups of threes. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Something like that. Is that threes? It looks like threes. That looks good enough. So if I copy it back over. Oops. No, what are you doing? Stop. There we go. Put that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do a 5. I'm going to go up 5 to play a 5th there. And here I think I want that to be quite loud. Again, here I think that's getting drowned out, so I need to bring it back up. Ooh, that should have been there. That is selecting everything, which is not what I wanted. Some of these were right, some of these were wrong. Voices was the wrong word. Voices, hear no sound. No sound! I didn't hear what the note that was. Voice. Sound. That should go where? Sound. 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 That's really loud. I've like messed with this in a weird way. Sound. 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 Oh, that needs to go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Sound. Let's get a different note here. Sound. 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 Alright. Sound. Sound. Cool, that works. And I think that's about as much as we've got time for. We had that heavy breakdown. These strings are too difficult to hear, so they're going to come up with the octave. Oh, is that right? They're very high. I think I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, that was okay. Maybe the clarinets need to come up? Maybe everything just needs to come up in dynamic. There we go. So now, the high dynamic. Problem is that string line doesn't carry over, so I want to make sure that does carry over. Let's just take that. Go there. Nothing I said reminds you why. Cool. The clarinet line doesn't carry over either, so I want that to carry over. There we go. This line, that's the make or break here. I need that to reappear earlier, so I'm going to put that under the guitar solo. This one sounded rubbish. Let's try this. At the beginning of that phrase, it's at the end of that phrase. It's not quite. There we go. That worked. Nice. That can go down instead of up. Cool. So I think we've got a finished thing here. I wanted to make some Doctor Who music. No, I didn't. I wanted to make some modal music. And then Hooting said it should be Doctor Who. And so we did Doctor Who. The clarinets could be featured more if we wanted to do Doctor Who, but this came out to turn into like a cool, weird prog thing. The structure is weak, and this is the key. This string line. If I get rid of all the other rubbish here, this line. That's where the real beauty is in this, I think. So if I wanted to expand this, yay! Doctor Who, Doctor Who, Doctor Who. If I wanted to, especially old Who, if I wanted to expand this, that is probably the thing I would try and focus on and really kind of build into the intro and build into the outro and build into everything. But in the meantime, exactly. Every single song can be a Doctor Who song. But this gives us pretty much everything we need for the song today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pick, because I'm going to go and watch The Whiskey Rebellion in Leicester, which should be pretty good. So if you enjoyed any of this, please remember to like and follow and all that good stuff. On Twitch, what I really need is people following me, because that pumps the numbers up. But if you really, really enjoy it, then what would be really awesome is tell other people that I'm streaming, because at the minute, it is all on me. And if I can sneakily trick other people into enjoying this, that's even better. So post the link if you see it, reshare it, whatever. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you here with a full playthrough of this without me talking. So, thank you so much for watching. We will leave it there. Have a great afternoon and a great weekend. Bye!